This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
It's a club. It really is. It's a country club. It's an insider's club. It's a club. Democrats and Republicans in Washington, D.C. belong to the club. The media, the Washington, D.C., New York City media, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, it's a club. It really is. It's an exclusive, elitist, out of touch, insider little political New York City, Washington, D.C. club. It's the club where Ronna McDaniel, the head of the RNC, can leave the RNC, the Republican National Committee, and within weeks she gets a job with NBC News / MSNBC. It's a club. It's a club where Jen Psaki can be Joe Biden's spokesperson, leave the Biden administration, and get a job with MSNBC. It's a club. It's a club. It's a club where Chris Christie can go from the governor of New Jersey to ABC News as a political commentator to back to running for president and then stop running for president and go right back to ABC News. It's a club. It's a club. It's been this way forever. It's been this way forever. George Stephanopoulos works in the Clinton administration, a big deal in the Clinton administration, then on the Clinton campaign, and then boom, leaves and goes to ABC News, and the rest is history. It's a club. They go back and forth. It's interchangeable. Kayleigh McEnany, right, press secretary for Donald Trump, leaves the Trump administration when that 4 years is over and goes to work at Fox News. It's a club. It really is. I never belonged to the club. I still don't belong to the club, because to belong to the club, you got to follow certain rules. You can't be too crazy left or too crazy right. I was too crazy right. I was a crazy Tea Party member of Congress. So when I left Congress, the CNNs of the world wanted nothing to do with me. Now I go on TV, but I'm not a paid contributor. I don't have a TV show. I don't get paid to say what I do. It's a club. It's a revolving door. Republicans and Democrats. Ken Buck, Colorado congressman, who resigned, left office last week before his 2-year term is up. Wake up Sunday morning, where do I see him? There he is on ABC News, commenting on all things political. It's a club. Hillary Clinton, John McCain, doesn't matter what party, they all belonged to the same club. It's a club people are completely out of touch. Donna Brazile, who's been around for about 200 years, long time, my God, did she work in the Bill Clinton administration? I don't even remember right now. Been on ABC News forever. Politicians and people who work for politicians, elected officials, a revolving door. They go back and forth from working in the government to working at MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, you name it. It's a club. To be part of the club, you have to kind of toe the party line, the party establishment line, Republican or Democrat. You can't be too crazy. You have to talk about and acknowledge how important they all are. And the rest of the country is the rest of the country. And these people in the club don't really understand the rest of the country. They don't. Because it's an exclusive club. And they may act partisan. Chris Christie may tee off on Democrats when he sits on an ABC News set. But they all go to the same parties. These Republican and Democrat elected officials and their consultants and their fundraisers and their advisors and the people who work at MSNBC and CNN and Fox News, they go to the same parties. And they drink together and they talk together and they laugh together. And the rest of the country is still there. Why Donald Trump? Why Bernie Sanders? Why this populist moment we're living in right now where all those Americans who aren't in this club are pissed off and angry about what's going on? Because our politics is broken, the country is dangerously divided, and the club, the people in this club, the MSNBC, CNN, Fox News talking heads, the Republican and Democrat elected officials and staffers and consultants and advisors and fundraisers and party people, they don't get it. They don't understand what the country's going through. But that's fine with them because they belong to the club. And they can leave MSNBC and run for office. John Avlon, CNN talking head, now running for Congress. And if he loses, John Avlon will go back to CNN because he belongs to the club. It's a club. And the rest of the country marches on. I'm Joe Walsh. This is White Flag with Joe Walsh. Hope you had a good weekend. Joe Walsh, whiteflag@gmail.com. One word, Joe Walsh, whiteflag@gmail.com. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.